with the millions.
It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair figure flow. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. Hard like winter cold. Bust these fools, anything less than killing whack rappers is a crime. I stay trying to get mine. Stacking value, packing venues, winning over time. Ain't no fine timeline. Open your eyes, you're looking for the best, and this is what you find. Game is only for the bold. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.
Introducing from parts unknown, your UFC and combat sports insider, Clever D, the Combat G, and the sports professor. Yo, what up, friends? We are back, Ballin' Buds, back at it again with another special for y'all fools. We are here, happy to be here, and we are here for another week. Oh, I like that poster dunk. We are here for another week of boxing. We are going to go through all the fight reviews of all the great past fights. We're going to go through the fight picks of this week. If you are in our boxing fight picks group, we welcome you. We also welcome the people from Skywalker Boxing Media and Mo Boxing, No Problems. That being said, I am with my brother, Boxing Combat Sports Insider, Clubber D, the Combat G.
How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody has survived this combat weekend of just boxing, sprinkled with a little bit of MMA, and some of y'all got beat up by your wives, but we're here today to rock and roll with everybody.
Here today, wives, girlfriends, the wags, it don't matter. Give them to me.
Wags.
We want them all. Isn't that what they call them, the wife and the wags? That's great. All right, we can't keep them waiting because they got to go. They got important duties to get to, so we're going to bring them on to do our boxing review. Unfortunately, we do not have Josh from 86 Boxing tonight, but you know who we do have, our brother, sponsor of the whole event that we got going on with the boxing group and everything like that. Has a huge interview tonight. He's about to talk about one of the biggest networker in the boxing game. That's Skywalker Boxing Media.
Hey, salute everybody. Glad to be here with my brothers, man. It was a great weekend, action-packed, so much to talk about, and glad that we're doing this every week.
I like it. I think this is a great group. And then also when Josh is here, obviously awesome. So y'all make sure you tap in with 86 Boxing, even though he's not with us today. Also, where can they find you, brother?
Skywalker Boxing Media on all platforms. And
Skywalker Boxeo on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we save him for last. It's not because he's least. No. He is one of the best. He is one of the funniest. And we leave him for last because he has one of the greatest intros of all time. Clever D, hit him with it.
We all know him. We all love him. Heavy on the poppy, light on the yayo, Poppy Tune Yayo.
Boom. There
yes, sir.
Let's
What's
go.
cracking, y'all? Hey, y'all know I got something to say because I made some picks last week and ended up number 2. Almost took that thing home. Let's go.
I thought I saw you on there, but wait a second. Are you on there with another person?
Yeah,
that's 2 minds. That don't count. That's not cool.
Yeah, are you there twice?
No, I'm on there once, fam.
Okay,
no, but you got another person with
you.
No,
what you see is Skywalker and Miss Skywalker. I know those look extremely alike.
I definitely peeped that.
I've seen that for sure.
That's what you see. You know.
But no, I thought I saw
you on there twice.
Yeah, not twice, but I think I saw like Ernest Johnson and like Gerald somebody.
I don't know who no Gerald is. That's one of them old uncles from Little Rock or something.
Yo, you
Geraldine.
Poppy, where can they find you at, bro?
Yo, everything Poppy Tune Yayo. Big things coming soon. We got some websites we're gonna be launching, some things that big news coming soon. You just stay by.
And while we're talking about it, I know you and Skywalker both have something you want to promote. You have a fight in Richmond. Skywalker has an interview tonight. Y'all go ahead and promote that real quick for everybody.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull the link
Okay,
up.
Skywalker, go ahead and promote your show tonight before he's doing that.
Oh, just stay tuned. Skywalker Boxing Media, set your notifications. We're gonna have Anthony Sims Jr. If you guys know him, he's big on TikTok. He's very vocal. You know, he speaks his mind on boxing, and I look forward to introducing him to Papi Chunyeyo because I think the personalities are gonna collide tonight. So you guys stay tuned.
Yeah, collide is a good way to put it. I think I don't know if it's going to be like oil and water, or I don't know if it's going to be like gin and juice, but it's going to be
dope.
Hey man, it can go high and go. You feel me? The joke bag is ready. You know what I'm saying? The boxing knowledge is ready. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of boxing knowledge, hey, look, y'all. Hey, you know how we get down? We got this weekend, Saturday, at the Main Street train train track terminal in Richmond, Virginia. We got Jerry Slugger Forrest making his return as starting the main event. You know what I'm saying? All you guys got to do if you want to come, you know, say what's up to Papi Chun and say what's up to the crew. Just go on mainstreetmedia.com, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, July 26th. There's the poster. Shout out to Jerry Forrest. He's been on the show before. Great guy. Does a lot for the community out there where Papi Chunyeyo's at. Puts on amateur shows for the kids. So big shout out to Jerry Forrest.
That's right.
Yeah, and I actually just dropped it in the. Oh, I just dropped it in the chat for you all, so it should be there on the YouTube. Should be able to see that Main Street main event link. So y'all check that out. Definitely support them. We love supporting everybody in VA, especially because that's our hometown. I know that's you, Skywalker, but that's our hometown. So I love everything that goes on in Richmond. I was wondering, Clubber D, if it was going to be at what was that one we used to go watch the wrestling shows at?
Alley Cats.
Alley Cats.
Alley Cats or the Wonderland. Back in the day.
What type of show was y'all? What type of show was y'all watching?
Adult review. You know, just exhibition.
Wrestling
you know,
review. That's great. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, hey, thank y'all for taking time out. We really appreciate it. We know we only got y'all for 30 more minutes, so let's jump into it right now. Everybody, make sure you tap in with everybody here, and as well, make sure that you subscribe to Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. I'll throw a handy QR code up there for you. There you go. So it's not on Clubber D's face. All right, cool. Let's get into this. Hey, make sure you hit that like button whether watching live or on the replay. First of all, let's go back to a couple weeks ago. Amanda Serrano tried in her third try to beat the great Katie Taylor. And I know you're looking at me, Papi, when I say great with a little bit of a side eye. So this was 10 rounds. Katie Taylor, obviously, as I just mentioned, won the fight 97-93 on two scorecards, 95-95. So a majority decision there. Let's go ahead and start with you, Papi. I see that look on your face. So let's go ahead and start with you.
Yeah, man. Hey,
what
listen,
do you think
man.
about?
So I've picked Amanda Serrano to win by split decisions all three times, and all three times I was wrong. Fortunately for this particular fight, what I felt like we got disrespected again. Like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like they was filming a Rocky movie. Like, that would have been a great, like, Rocky movie film because she never really hit her. You know what I'm saying? At the camera angle, it looked like she threw punches, but she never hit her, really. So, Katie Taylor definitely won this one fair and square. The juggernaut was missing. I'm so happy that she put her, her acorn head away. But, congratulations, Katie. This is the first one you really won.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like you said, the past two have been very controversial. Clubber D, we talked about this on all of our shows that we've ever covered these fights, and we thought Serrano won the first two fights. Do you also agree that this was clearly won by Taylor?
Yeah, it was. I mean, Serrano, her corner had a bad game plan. It was like shadow boxing. Like, you're swinging, not hitting nothing. And towards the end of the fight, Taylor, like those last rounds, Taylor took over. It was lackluster. The build-up was great. I thought the fight was kind of lackluster. It wasn't as exciting as the first two. But you got to have that good dance partner. And unfortunately, you got the 0-3 against Taylor. That's your mommy.
Oh, yeah. I hate to say it as a Boricua and as a a lover of Amanda Serrano and the life that she gives to Puerto Rican boxing. But that was, I mean, yeah, she is the mommy of the mommy, if you want to say something like that. 3 fights, 3 wins. Skywalker,
Mm-hmm.
how did you feel about this fight?
It wasn't as good as the first two, but respect to both ladies. You know, they put on a great trilogy for us. The third fight was very. Both girls were very cautious. We didn't get the headbutt this fight, which was good. They fought a cleaner fight, but less activity. You know, less punches thrown. I had Katie Taylor winning this fight, edging it. The scorecards to me were good. I had picked Amanda Serrano like Papi Chunyeyo 3 times. And hey, but man, respect to Katie Taylor, man. That's one, that you can't take away both those girls' skills. They're pretty equally matched, and that's going to be one that's going to be talked about, how equally matched they were and what kind of fights they gave us. So.
They were really equally matched. And as we get this comment from Jose, and I'll get to you in just a second, champ, because I want to promote the group. KD won the last one. Fact. I think you mean KT, but yeah, we get you. Did anybody else have Serrano at close to a draw or no? So the draw, the judge that had it as a draw was completely off, is what we're saying. You're muted, Yayo. What was that, Clever D? Why you make fun of him?
Oh, they said me. I muted myself on purpose.
Oh, no. I was talking I thought Yayo was talking. Yayo, were you saying something about that? You're still muted. He's also said, I picked Amanda off of 3 times also. So did I. And while we're going to it, Champ, what up, brother? Champ Ross tuning in. Hey, everybody, the reason that we do this show is to promote our boxing fight picks group. It is a weekly fight pick group. You go ahead and you get about 10, 15 fights a week. You get to pick all of them, what the decision, KO, round, whatever, and it's free. That's the best part. And the other best part, you can win money for free. So if you like boxing, even if you don't think you know enough like I did, and I didn't want to join because I was like, I don't want to get my ass whooped by everybody, I'm actually doing all right this year. And it's fun as hell. So let us know, and we'll put you in touch with Champ Ross, who says, does Amanda retire or move down in weight to continue her career? That's a really good question. Anyone want to take that?
You got Bumgarner right there. She can take that fight unless Bumgarner wants to go straight to Taylor. But I mean, what more is left for Amanda? And I know she said that she would do MMA with PFL since Jake Paul owns half of it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she's done MMA before.
Oh, actually, okay. Well, then there you go. Yeah, if she's done MMA, then that's cool. I don't really like when people have no experience and then try to get into it. I'm like, I don't do all that. Go ahead, Yayo. You seem like you're. Are you frozen now?
He's still moving.
No, he's there, but no comms.
Okay, never mind. Champ says, yeah.
Yeah, no comms, Poppy.
We good? Wow. Okay, yeah, just go out and come back in. Usually that helps. I thought Taylor won that clearly this time around. Also picked Serrano. Budo Shore, salute to the panel. Salute to you. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Make sure you tap in with everybody. Jose says Katie won this last one. The other two were very close. I agree. Very close. I had Serrano actually winning the first 2. Yayo, try us now. No. Hold on. Let me check your mic on my side. You look fine on my side. I don't have you muted or anything over here. So, damn, that's whack, dog. I don't know what to say.
Oh, the reboot.
Eesh, yeah, you might have to reboot that. Yep. All right, Katie won the last one, and the other 2 were very close. We went through that. All right, cool. So there you go. Jake Paul owns half of PFL? ?
He did a deal with them. I think it was last year, or the year before. And he's kind of was going at Dana White, and Serrano said she would come back to it. I don't know if she can go back to MMA, but I think she said she would. But yeah, Jake Paul is involved with PFL.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's move to the other big name of that weekend. Maybe not the big fight because it was not the main event of the evening. In the main event of the evening, I'm not even going to put it aside. Berlanga got his ass knocked out and doesn't even deserve to be talked about. That's embarrassing. Not that Shiraz is a bad fighter, but just like, come on now, 5th round and you're already. Anyways, I'm not even going to talk about it. Stevenson, unanimous decision over William Zepeda. This is a pretty much a blowout across the boards. Clubber D, what did you think about this fight?
Stevenson shut a lot of people up. They said no Tom and Jerry, no running. A lot of opinions on certain type of fighters. I look a certain way, think that they run, but they don't really run. Stevenson showed you how he can stand. He can fight in the pocket. He can fight on the ropes. A lot of people like Bud and Carlos Shields were yelling at him to get off the ropes because it was dangerous. But Stevenson looked great. I mean, that shows you levels. There's levels to this boxing stuff, and he put on a show that night. So shout out to Shakur Stevenson.
Especially the way everybody was hyping up Zepeda, Skywalker. They were hyping up Zepeda like he actually stood a chance, but apparently he didn't.
I was actually I thought he might have a chance, man. And Shakur didn't run. I give him respect for that, and just shows the levels, man. There's skill levels in the sport. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to footwork, it comes to counter punching. Getting out of the pocket. Getting out of a corner. Because Zepeda's a pressure fighter, he's got the straight Mexican style, likes to come forward. He throws, he breaks box rec numbers, William Zepeda, with his volume. So I thought maybe that pressure would kind of throw Shakur off, maybe get caught by a punch. It could throw off his footwork, everything, and he weathered the storm, showed that he was tough, and respect to Shakur.
Yeah, no, respect to Shakur for that. That was a huge performance. Yayo, we got you.
Do you?
There we go.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Back, y'all.
Papa Chung Yayo. Heavy on the
Oh,
light on the
what you got on the Shakur Stevenson Zepeda fight, my friend?
I mean, honestly, that's what we expected. I expected a guy to go in there and throw, 100 punches around like he usually does, and but I just also expected Shakur to be able to neutralize it some sort of way, just because he has the ring IQ and all that. So that went the way I planned. Let me see. Matter of fact, I picked it as a majority decision, but
no, I took knockout.
Yeah, I picked it by majority decision. So that was a hit.
Yeah, it was a majority decision, and I think the rest of us, all 3 of us had TKOs for Stevenson, so we had him getting them out of there a little earlier. Let's check in with some comments. Boxing Kangaroo,
Carl
here.
Crocodile
Salute to the Boxing Kangaroo, Carl, in the stream, already causing the ruckus.
That's a crocodile. That's a crocodile down under the crocodile hunter. We got to get him on the podcast because he does karaoke and all that, man. He wiles out there in the down under.
Yeah, Carl should definitely jump on sometime. Burosur says the scorecards were embarrassing, in my opinion. Wow, embarrassing. So you don't think Shakur won all the rounds or the majority of the rounds? What are you saying here? Do you think it should have been a closer to a draw? I'm not understanding, bro. You're going to have to hook us up a little more there.
Shout out to Matias for representing for the Puerto Ricans, because Serrano and Berlanga took an L those days.
No. Puerto Rico.
Well, yeah. I mean, Puerto Rico said, everyone said it. They took an L. He the only one that stepped up.
We all understood what he said. We got it. You ain't have to keep going.
I just knew Fat Joe wasn't going to be walking nobody out to the ring, bro. So
they got lean. They got to cut
and
that
he
out of there.
had Remy with her. You knew that Clarissa and Papoose was ringside, right?
Oh, yeah.
All that hollering that was happening. Psh.
I was waiting for something.
I'm not gonna lie, it was embarrassing for us this weekend. Thank God Sabril saved us at least some sort of face.
Y'all don't even show him no love though.
But I do. I love Matias. But look, Serrano is not necessarily done yet, and we have always shown love for her. Berlanga, he had his love when he was on a roll, and now he's looked a little suspect the last 6 fights of his career, and getting knocked out in the 5th round is just embarrassing. in my eyes. You got to last a little longer in there. Again, Shiraz is a good fighter, but you got to last a little longer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyways, what do we got here? Shakur really gained the respect of many, says just your average sports fan. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. Look, I already considered Shakur one of the top probably 10 fighters in the world already anyways, if not right there in the top 10, top 15. So if you're not giving him respect at this point, it's probably because you just don't want to or you're not watching closely enough.
Yeah.
Budo Sour says, gave Zepeda 1 round. No way he only won 1 round. Y'all?
Yeah.
Did Zepeda win more than 1 round?
Definitely.
Yeah. He won a couple.
Definitely.
Yeah. Shakur won the fight, and Zepeda won more than 1 round too. There was a moment where Shakur got stunned by a shot too.
Yeah, that jab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was not getting stunned. That was not having both your feet under you.
He recovered beautifully. There's no knocking on that.
He recovered. It's just
he lifted his head up.
Visuals, everything. He was like, oh shit, and he had to regroup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to the people out there that are, they're talking about Shakur earned their respect. Listen, man, Shakur stood in front of the dude for the whole fight, man. Like he don't have to do that. He did that for y'all. Like he could have made that fight look real bad. It could have been some, maybe less than 5 punches landed per round type stuff if he really wanted to. So just know he got that in the bag, and you could have put him in a small ring. He would have did the same thing. So just put some respect on the skills.
Yeah, and again, a lot of people aren't, and you can see here, why doesn't he fight Andy Cruz? Got video on Sky. I'll send it to you in a little bit. Boxing Kangaroo says Andy Cruz is coming.
He's the IBF. He's the IBF mandatory, and Mortala might not fight him.
Okay, the insider. Thank you for that information.
Andy Cruz. The only problem with Andy Cruz is he got a late start, man, with the defection from Cuba and all that. They got him here too late, in my opinion. But I think they're putting him in a good position. He signed a matchroom, so I think. I mean, he's gonna get fast tracked, bro, faster than what kind of like a Lomachenko. You know what I mean? So
Lomachenko already had a title by then.
Yeah, ain't nobody can
but I'm saying. But based off,
you're saying he's 30, so they're gonna have to give him a
Matchroom's fully invested in Cruz, man. They're gonna get him a shot. Watch.
Lomo came in off the break. They were like, "Hey,
it's gonna be a big fight that's gonna elevate him, I think, bro." But
seems like most people agree with you in the comments. And if he is 30 already, then yeah, they have no choice but to give him a shot soon enough, or he's gonna be too old to give him a shot.
He's ranked number 1 in the IBF. I want to see what they're gonna do with Tank's belt, because Tank is probably gonna go to jail, so that WBA might be up for grabs also. Because Tank's issues, he might be seeing some jail time.
Hey, Carl, we're about to talk about that in just about 10 minutes. So stay tuned, everybody. We're going to get into Usyk and Dubois in just a couple minutes. Budo Sour, the scorecards take away from Shakur's win too, in my opinion. Not in my eyes. I don't think so. But okay, I guess everybody has their own opinions. All right. What are your quick thoughts on these 2 fights? Because we're not going to stand long on these since we got the other big fights. But 2 other fights, Bam Rodriguez, TKO 10 over Cafu. Skywalker, this is your account. What do you got here?
Man, Bam, we're talking about pound for pound. Shout out to Just Your Average Sports Fan, man. We're talking about top 10, and Jesse Bam Rodriguez belongs in there. Unified champion. Everybody from Quadros to Rungvisai to everybody. He's been taking tough fucking fights. There's no ducking, no fucking smoke. Seems like he's unstoppable, man. And Cafu had never been stopped, bro. It just shows you, man. When they talk about Lomachenko and the Matrix and all that angles, Jesse Bam should be the definition of that right now, bro. Like he's the master of angles. His fucking punches are coming precisely from all different places in the ring. Like you don't know, he's a bad boy, bro. And bro, just on the road to undisputed, bro. Man, super flyweight division, take everybody out. That kid is cold, bro.
And Cafu put up a really good fight, though. I was actually surprised with how I didn't think he was gonna be. Now he fought out of the corner most of the fight. But apparently that's the way he fights in general most of the time, is backing up. Yayo, what'd you think about that fight?
Man, I was disappointed with it from the Cafu's standpoint. because I don't like the way, I really didn't like his approach. I didn't like the fact that he went and put himself in the corner. I felt like his fighting style that night takes away from Bam's greatness, if I'm being honest with you, because you want to see somebody make Bam make a mistake, maybe catch him out of position. You want to see that happen, but he just continually walked himself back into a corner and just kind of, try to anticipate what was coming. But Bam did a great job of switching it up, took his time, he was patient. I had that fight KO3, but I take the KO 10. Oh, by the way, that's 20 points or 30 points so far. Y'all was struggling.
That's great.
I thought he
Don't
was
have a
gonna
shit
be
week, and I want to hear this next week. You have a bad week and get like 10 points, and then I thought I was doing something one week, and then it just went away.
That's
Bam,
funny. Yeah,
Bam did what Bam does. Bam is that man. I'm a big Bam Rodriguez fan. I feel like I thought he knocked the hair dye out of his head because it was like he looked like a Cisco or a Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man, and he left
sure
with it all
did.
black.
He
So
sure did.
I didn't know how hard Bam hit him. I didn't know what was going on, but Bam is definitely top 10, arguably top 7. How about that, pound for pound?
He's my sixth.
Okay, yeah. Let's get to these comments because we got some people in the comments. Just your average fan says Bam is a top 7 P for P.
I agree.
We got
With that.
Champ says Bam is top 5 P for P. No, Yayo, you say no to that.
Champ trying to get something started. We
I
can
don't
get
know
into
the
it.
six.
We can get into it in a little bit.
I agree.
Well, let's go
with
to
you.
just your average sports fan who has Better Biev at 10, at 9, David Benavidez. You got Nakatani at 8, Shakur at 7, Bam 6, Canelo 5, Bevel 4, Inoue 3, Crawford 2, Usyk 1. What do we think about this list?
Pretty solid list in my opinion. I like it. Usyk number 1 for sure, but a lot of people they don't like heavyweights on the pound for pound list.
Usyk says
I
Crawford
mean,
is number 1.
But he's undisputed cruiserweight, like you said, and he's moved up, and so you got to put him on what he's accomplished too.
8-0 against British fighters too, which is wild.
Yeah,
Good stat. Nice.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I like it. I like it, man.
That list is
Yeah, what
trash.
Oh,
That shit is trash, man.
Basura.
That shit smell like the top of a fat person's pants. You got a musty top of the pant belt line, a musty belt line.
Muffin top.
No, man, listen, man. Terrence Crawford was given the title of pound for pound number 1, and until he loses or somebody takes it from him, I'm not removing him from that. So he's pound for pound number 1, and it can only get better from here. I mean, he's challenging Canelo. If he beats Canelo, you might actually have to say that Crawford's probably one of the best of all time.
All time, yep.
All time, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So. You listen, I'm not trying to take nothing from Usyk, man. I love what he did going from, cruiserweight to heavyweight and just cleaning up. I love what he did, but it's just ain't no swapping.
I would swap the
All right,
Nakatini with the better beef.
Nakatini with Better Biev.
Yeah, I mean,
Or no, Bibble's undisputed, right? Shit, he got him 4. Okay, but
they
better
took-
beef.
they
I would
took
say
one
better
away.
beef. Better, yeah, because that loss is to Bibble. So
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for that, Just Your Average Fan. We appreciate you putting your opinion in there. Anybody else think you got some? Let us know. We got Pudo Source says Bam, pound for pound, no doubt, not mad at 5-7. Champ Ross smells like the back of a taco truck. There you go. Jose Diaz, Crawford is number 1, or you could take Alexander. Let's see. I'm just no selling that one. I'm just no selling it.
Come on, we know what's going on.
I'm just trying to find another comment. Kangaroo Carl says Bam will be the face of boxing in a few years. And then we got some Jose Diaz. Osley Iglesias wants Benavidez. Boxing Kangaroo says Osley needs to get a wriggle on. I don't know what wriggle means in Australian, but okay.
Harlem Shake.
All right. Yeah, it probably is. It's like the Puerto Rican wheel. Gold member Haney is somewhere between 2 and 3. Okay.
You fell for it.
Not
You fell
falling for
for
it again. Well, I'm just picking the comments as they come in. So sometimes they're going to be like that. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's get to the next one. We got Sebastian Fundora, Tim Zhu. Fundora, obviously, with a RTD7 here.
Damn,
What did y'all think about this fight? Cleberty, we'll start with you.
I mean, he unfortunately his dad quit in 05, I saw against Hatton, and he quit 2025 against Fundora. I mean, after his best round, it's time to take him from that upper echelon. I'm not gonna say upper echelon, but that very good fighter to he might just be a gatekeeper. He might just be a shot fighter. I think Tim Zhu's reign of terror is done. So it's all hell Fundora, who just realized he needs to be a killer in there, even though he's 6'9" and looking like a bony Benavidez. So, yeah.
Yayo.
Man. Yo, man, I normally got time for it, Rocky. We could go to work on you real quick. You feel me? But look, man, y'all already know what it is. What I said was exactly what was gonna happen. The boy punch drunk. He can't take punches no more, and he was gonna get slept. Matter of fact, I picked KO7, and that is exactly what happened. KO7. I'm telling you, the boy is top 3 everything every time. You feel me?
Skywalker.
Oh man, no mas, man. Crazy to see Tim Zhu just quit like that. Fundora had a crazy camp. They did a little behind the scenes, and man, he went hardcore this camp, man, for Zhu, and it's gonna be hard to beat, man. It's just that height, him being able to cut down to 154, being just a giant. It's crazy, but it's gonna be hard to beat, man. He's a giant that got skill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't just him being a freak of nature. It's a combination, man. He's got skill and definitely, man. He learned how to use his distance, man. Too this fight too. He was fucking him up with that jab, man. So
yeah. Champ says it was kind of ironic. The Sue Fundora and Bam fight ended like exactly the same time. If you were watching both, let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, cool. All right, let's move it into the next big fight. We only got 10 minutes left, so we got to run through these two. We got the Manny Pacquiao, versus Mario Barrios. We saw this weekend. Look, Manny Pacquiao, no matter what you want to say about whether the fight should have happened or not, whether it's a spectacle or not, at 46 years of age, he did a lot better than I expected him to do. A way lot better. He put up. Now, granted, they both didn't. It was a lot more, as Poppy said earlier when he was talking about one of the fights, a lot more work that looked like it was being put in than necessarily punches being landed. But still, at his age, it's impressive on that anyways. Yayo, let's start with you on this one.
Yeah, man. Listen, I didn't want to pick the fight because again, I thought it was just disrespectful to the sport that someone who hasn't fought in 4 years gets to come back and automatically gets a shot at a title. I just felt like that was kind of bogus. I didn't want to pick, and I said the fight would be a draw last week on the show. Damn, that's another direct hit.
Hey,
Man, boy,
I'm gonna get that clip for you, okay, bro?
Oh, you did so good this week.
I'll make a video highlight for you.
This is what I do, fam. Like I got that.
You called it a draw too.
Yeah, I said it was gonna be a draw. But honestly, man, I just think we thank the Filipino fans and the money they donated for that hard-earned pay-per-view. Thank you. Now Manny said he don't know. He only got 2 free months. He's a politician. When that mustache came off, you just knew it was gonna be some happenings going on.
Yeah. All right, Cleberty.
Yeah, I mean, I know Floyd came on recently talking about the pay-per-view sales. He said they weren't as crazy. I think he said like 97,000, something like that. But like Poppy said, for a man to be out for that long to get a title shot is just ridiculous. Barrios should be ashamed of himself for letting it go this long. He had to fight those last 3 rounds to make it a draw. So I would say this is just the weakest champ at 147.
Yeah, and that's kind of what was said there. Boxing Kangaroo, that fight sucked. A glorified sparring session.
Mhm.
Skywalker, is that what you thought?
I thought I'm on your side a little bit, man. I want to give Manny his flowers. 46 years old. I'm 42, bro. I couldn't do what Manny did in there. Yo, he's got 4 years on me. So, big shout out to Manny Pacquiao, the legend, 8th Division Hall of Famer. You know me, I like the tradition of the Filipinos and their culture with the boxing, man. And even since my uncle's days, bro, you got Rolando Navarrete. There was a bunch of killers back then too that fought, that were in the same class as my uncle, and he always had his radar on him and stuff. So, uh, credit to him. I do agree with Clubber D. I think Mario Barrios is the weakest link at 147. As far as uh, you're young, bro. Like, unless you respected him that much, was it a respect to you guys? I don't know. It seemed like when he was in the corner, bro, his coach was telling him, man, like, you gotta come out and win these rounds. No, stop fucking respecting him, and yeah, he was telling Bob Santos was telling him that shit. Don't respect him. So I'm wondering, like, he really had a hard time with. And I mean, he's a legend. Of course, he's gonna know all the tricks. He's gonna know how to box, throw clean punches, know how to move. I just don't think he has the power that he had when he fought like Thurman and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that's gone. Father Time is here for him. So.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Look,
to me, it was cool seeing him, though. Cool seeing him back in action, but it wasn't an exciting fight, bro. To me, I think that Mario Barrios could have gave him a little more work.
He definitely could have. He definitely could have, and he definitely should have. He kept off the gun, and it was exactly why. Because of the respect. Not only did the corner say that, but you could see he was hesitant. Like, he didn't want to punch a legend in the face. And even right after the fight, when Pacquiao was no-selling him, he kept trying to, like, get Pacquiao to turn around and shake his hand like he's a star-stuck fan. So when you put too much respect on someone that you're going up against in a sporting competition, it never works out. That's why Michael Jordan always took something bad from someone that he was playing, so that way he had a reason to go out and beat their ass. So when you have this and you are hesitant like he was, that's what's going to happen, and it does make you look weak, even though I thought if Barrios would have put in at least 25% more action, he could have easily won that fight. Or at least
That
Barrios
should have went out the window. Because the
Barrios
second
called
he
him a
punched him
couple
in the face,
times.
he should have knocked his ass out. He should have blew all the
Barrios
respect out the
called him.
window.
He
and
called him
that's
a
what
couple times.
and that's right here. Jose Diaz says that
He called him
Barrios
a
should have
couple
taken
times.
him out.
Yep.
Man, listen, when Barrios accidentally hit him for real, it was like somebody pushed pause on the DVR. They just paused him. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
hey, if I was Barrios, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to sleep this
Yeah.
dude. This is Manny Pacquiao, and it's on my record, man. I'd have tried to not, man. Listen, I'd have did this. I'd have did this for all the people who still got their mustaches.
Yeah.
Hey, Rolly would have took him out. If he'd have fought Rolly Ramirez, he'd have took him out
Yeah, Rolly would have thumped it.
with quickness.
And so, what do we think about that? Because they're talking about him actually fighting Romero next as a possible opponent. If not, then Floyd Mayweather, which no one wants to see.
Yeah,
But what about the Rolly Romero fight? Or if you want to go the other way, Just Your Average Fan is talking about Barrios compared to Norman Jr. and Ennis. So you can do that as well if you want. Whatever you want to do.
Man, Manny needs to
Ennis
set up a
moved up.
GoFundMe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need to do some,
Not a GoFundMe.
yeah, need to
Damn.
do some crowdfunding of some sort, because this ain't it.
Word. Okay. All right. Well, hey, shout out to our brother T-Roy in the building. Where's he at? There he is. Appreciate you,
What up,
T-Roy.
Troy? That's the homie.
Thank you for tuning in, man. You tune into every show. I really appreciate you, my brother.
That's
Thank
the
you so
homie
much.
right there.
Champ Ross says I'm gonna have to send Vada to Ernest if he keeps hitting on all these fights. Oh man, that reminds me, y'all. Hey, hit us up. Any of the four of us. If you know us and you want in the Boxing Picks group, hit us up. We'll get you in touch with Champ Ross. It's free and you can win money.
It's fun.
Just Your Average Sports Fan reminded me of the Mayweather versus Paul. They wasn't going for real. Of course. Yeah. It's all. I mean, it's
Mayweather and Conor is the most egregious one because that was an actual sanctioned fight, and Mayweather allowed him to go 6 rounds before Mayweather started really fighting.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's move it into the heavyweight championship of the world. Oleksandr Usyk, the now undisputed reigning unified world heavyweight champion, beating Daniel Dubois, taking him apart. If you were watching the watch party on Clubber D's YouTube, make sure you subscribe at Clubber D. Clubber D, Ernest, and I were on there just watching the fight and having a ball. What did we think
sir.
about this? Clubber D, you hosted the watch party. You started us off.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that watched that joint. I'll put it like this. Usyk, I mean, he's head and shoulders above. And now it came out that Dubois had a party the day before, and then his dad messed up the transportation where he had to walk to the stadium. There's videos of it. Like, they put this out there, like this guy was acting like he was, won the fight already. So, I thought he was gonna, pull out a crazy upset because his confidence was at the all-time high. But maybe it's karma biting him in the ass for ducking Joseph Parker.
Hey, sounds like a Mike Tyson 89 circa incident when he was out blowing lines all night, allegedly. Skywalker, we didn't come to you last time. We did come to you, but we came to you first. Go ahead, hit us off.
Usyk is the best, man. He's my favorite fighter. Skywalker Boxing Media endorses Oleksandr Usyk. No, but man, he's beat everybody fucking twice, bro. You know what I'm saying? AJ, fucking Fury. He's the man, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You like him, you know what I mean? He's kind of a comedian, he's good. He's a good dude, man. Pretty humble, but he's pretty funny. But man, bro, just a good fight, bro. Just Usyk's the man, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Yayo, what do you think about it?
Man, y'all already know how I did. I told y'all what was gonna happen. I mean, again, everybody was talking about the body shot, but like I said, you're giving a world class fighter a second shot to go and correct whatever mistakes they made as well. So you just kind of have to keep that in mind. Yeah, man, Usyk is the man, bro. He did it the right. He did it the right way, the fair way, and he looked crazy. He got something missing with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I think like it's fear or something. Something is missing. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, met my expectation. I picked KO9. He got it done a little faster, but I don't know. Daniel Dubois was antsy and all that kind of stuff like that. It was just I knew it was only be a matter of time before he went in the front door and ran into something.
We got to check the tape on the watch party. I think you switched your pick to Dubois as we were watching, but I don't know. Maybe you didn't.
Oh no! I think I
convinced. You sure about that?
I think I convinced somebody else to. I convinced Skywalker to side with me.
Okay, cool. Just Your Average Fan says Parker has to be next, no doubt. Yes, they did announce that he was the mandatory, right? What belt is that for the mandatory? Anybody know?
It was the IBF.
IBF? Okay.
Yeah, because he's supposed to fight. For it.
Jose Diaz, Alexander took care of business. Humble, the good thing I like about Alexander, he's 40, never talks BS. Boxing Kangaroo, Usyk has completed boxing.
Yes.
That is true. Champ Ross asks, where does Usyk rank in the last 25 years of heavyweight?
25 years.
So just the 2000s?
So since 2000, yes.
So let's see.
Klitschko's,
but I think of their competition who they were fighting, because the heavyweight was dead for a while. It was so terrible.
It's true.
For a minute. I mean, you had your Samuel Peters every once in a while, Chris Birds every once in a while. Did Roy move up in the 2000s, or was that in the 90s? Late 90s.
It was after. I think it was after 2000. I think. I don't know.
Okay, so that he went up one time. Yeah, John Ruiz. I mean, James Toney moved up, but he had steroids because he beat. That was in the 90s, actually.
I mean, he's got to be top 5, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, he might be. It might be the best.
Yeah,
might be the best one.
Sounds like from the list you just read.
Yeah, 25 years. I mean, Klitschko's they dominated for a decade, probably over a decade, I believe. But their competition was fighting Billy Bob that works at FedEx and John Jason who works at Amazon. So
you take him out.
Joshua was chinny. Tyson Fury was a cheating bastard.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put Usyk probably number 1.
Yeah,
I'm confident saying that.
Yeah.
Now we're saying 45 years. That's maybe top 2 or 1, maybe.
depending if anybody good comes along in the future. Let's get some comments real quick. Shout out Picasso. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Box Kangaroo, I have money on rounds 4 or 5 for Usyk. There you go. Hey,
Nice.
nothing wrong with that. T-Roy says, yo, I need y'all picks, and we going to give them to you right now. Let's do a quick rundown of picks because we got to get Skywalker and Yayo to their interview. First of all, we have Clarissa Shields 16-0, 3 KOs versus Lonnie Daniels 11-2 and 1 KO. I don't expect anybody to go against the GWOAT, the greatest woman of all time, as she calls herself here. But what were the picks that we have here? We'll start off with you, Skywalker.
Clarissa Shields by decision. I was looking at her opponent. She does have a loss against, I think, 2 losses, right?
2 losses, 2 draws.
And it's the same girl, too. So it's a tough fight. I mean, no knock on the opponent. You know, she had different, styles makes fights, maybe, her style with that. Because it was the same opponent. It's not, those two is not different opponents either. So should be a good fight. But I got the GWOAT, man, by decision.
Yeah, I got majority decision as well. Yayo, what you got?
Yep, that's what I got. It's going to be unanimous decision, obviously, but I take majority decision just because.
Right. In the group, by the way, we have to take MD or SD because you get bonus points, and it doesn't make sense to take UD by itself. Clever D.
Same thing. Just she'll put on a boxing clinic.
Okay. All right. Next one. Xander Zayas, Puerto Rico, Wepa, 21-0, 13 knockouts versus Jorge Garcia, 33-4, 26 knockouts. WBO junior middleweight title. Starting with you on this one, Yayo.
Man, listen, I happen to think Zayas is mediocre, man.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's a mediocre fighter. I think he's been the benefit of the Tres that ESPN Tres Leches cake. You know what I'm saying? They've been putting the sauce all in the bottom of the pan and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got the bread all moist and stuff like that. You feel me? So they've been giving him some light touches, and he didn't perform too well in his last fight. And it just seems like, maybe I don't hear people calling him pillow fisted, but he ain't out there getting it done like that. So, honestly, man, I think, man, his time is running up. Man, this fight's probably gonna be a draw, but we'll see.
So you're saying he's only been eating banana pudding, is what you've been saying?
Tres leches cake. It's 3 milk and 3. Yeah,
I know what that is.
3 milk. Yeah.
Clever D, what do you think?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Zayas. I was pissed that Fundora didn't fight him. That's why he's fighting for that vacant belt. But I got Zayas by a majority decision.
There you go. And yes, just your average sports fan. Thank you for the excellent segue. I actually have Zayas. I know you said you think he might be a light hitter, but he has 13 KOs. And I'm going to back him up one more time. We'll see what happens because he is undefeated. So I'm going to keep backing him up till he loses. He's still undefeated. KO 7. I got it.
Damn,
bro.
Didn't they feed Berlanga some
You know what?
Tres leches?
Calm down.
He got fat off the Tres leches, didn't he?
Bruce Shoo Carrington.
Go Keys.
Shit,
He was drinking
Locho
He was eating them motherfuckers.
I ain't mad at the Coquito drinking.
The Coquito.
Bruce, not Coqui like the frog. Let's not mix the two up. Bruce Shoo Carrington, 15-0, undefeated as well. 9 KOs versus Matias Hayata, 14-0. 9 KOs. This is for the interim WBC featherweight title. 2 undefeated fighters. Clever D, what do you think on this?
I got Shoo winning by decision, but he's gonna put on a clinic.
All right, Skywalker.
I got Shoo with an explosive second round knockout. This guy has fought nothing but Nambian fighters. This is his first time on American soil. Shoo Carrington is a smooth operator, and I think he's gonna get this guy out of there. Show him what that skill level is about.
All right, Yayo.
I got Shoo KO 8. I think he gonna sleep the boy.
I knew everybody was going to pick Shoo, so I went the other way to try to get points in case something happened. So I picked Hayata with the split decision. I was like, maybe he wins by decision, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Carrington's going to win. I just didn't.
Young Kamala ain't going to win.
I smell a knockout with that one.
Yeah, he rolling the dice early in the game.
We'll
Young
see.
Kamala.
I saw I was halfway in the standings. I was like, let me make a move now. I got to try before I start floating down. Emiliano Vargas, in the Rhino, 14-0 and 12 KOs undefeated as well, versus Alexander Espinosa, 23-1, 9 KOs. Skywalker, we're starting with you.
Another future world champ, man, and we don't see it that often, man. Where the father has a kid that's better than them, and I really think that El General's the truth, man. This kid's he's a good fighter, man, and future world champ, bro, guaranteed. I got him with an early third or fourth round KO.
Ooh, third or fourth. Yale.
Sorry. One more time.
Oh, we're talking Vargas Espinoza, Emiliano.
Oh yeah, Vargas is probably the future of Mexican boxing. Right behind our guy that we were just talking about earlier today. Right behind Bam. So I think Mexico has a bright future with those two. So I'm taking Vargas. He's gonna style on him, bro. I'm taking him KO4.
Oh, close.
KO4.
He's the best one out of the brothers, and I agree. I totally agree. I got KO5.
Hey, Clever D, I got KO5 too. There you go. We're matching to end the stream. Hey, y'all move on right now. Go check out our brothers as they go to do their interview with Anthony Sims Jr. Please tap in at Skywalker Boxing Media. Brothers, we love you. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Tap in. Yeah, it's coming up. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, we're about to get off and watch. Yeah, we're just going to finish up.
Hey, Ernest, I sent you the link in the Instagram.
I'm already on.
He's waiting on the other screen for you. All right. Clever D Champ Ross says Vitaly versus Usyk would be something. What do you think about that dream match?
Oh, that'd be crazy because, to me, Usyk would figure out how to get inside like he did with Fury, but Vitaly, he was a puncher. Like he wasn't peppering you. He would knock the race off your face. So
he was a hard puncher. Yes.
Yeah, he was a very hard puncher. So damn, that'd be hard. That's a hard one to.
Yeah.
If I could go, that's one of the ones I would love to see, like a Mayweather versus Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
That's one I would definitely put there. I would another dream match, which is not boxing, but it's a little off. Mike Tyson versus Kimbo Slice bare knuckle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. Rest in peace to Kimbo Slice. He also says Jalalov, is also on the card. 2-time gold medalist heavyweight. Could he be a dark horse?
Yeah, I want to see how he looks in this fight. We actually, we were talking about backstage. Skywalker had brought him up, so I definitely, I kind of want to see how it translates because, like Andy Cruz still fights with that amateur style, but he's becoming more aggressive and not just point shot. So, definitely want to see that fight.
All right, cool. And while we're here, what news do you have in the boxing world? We might as well keep the stream going and let everybody know.
Let's see.
News update.
Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT, she, her and Layla Ali had this little underlying beef. Said that she said, hey, you get 15 to 20 million, I'll fight her. Clarissa Shields, she got with her team. They got the money. And I guess now she ain't, she don't want to fight Clarissa Shields no more. Layla Ali's like, I'm 46, 47 years old. I'm going to chill, which is ridiculous. And one last thing, stand up Puerto Rico, at least Bud Crawford stand up for, what this idiot said about people that look like me. And also Cyril Matias stood up for Puerto Rico by slapping Teofimo Lopez when he saw him at the fight last week. They got into it. And then
I didn't hear that.
Slapped his glasses down. Yeah. Cyril Matias, he wasn't playing. He's like, he represented my people. He represented me. So, hey, I take my hat off to him. That's that dude right there. Don't mess with Puerto Rico.
Let's fucking go.
Don't mess with Puerto Rico.
Let's go, Sabril, doing the right thing that no one else has done at all.
You can't just talk like that. Just
now, ain't nobody been checking him.
Nobody. Yeah, he said like,
and you the first one that's going to check. I mean,
what did he say? Puerto Rican fighters were slow. He just talking, just talking junk. So I'm happy someone checked him. I'm happy. Sunned him.
I'm mad no one checked him before, except that one dude that was interviewing him checked him in the interview.
Bud got him. Bud got him. Slapped him at the UFC Noche, and then he came out the N-word. He said I ain't scared of that N-word. So he did that after the fact. So he's a sucker. He's a punk.
Jeez. Oh, what are your thoughts on the UFC fight?
Dustin Poirier, great career. He's Hall of Famer. He's just one of those fighters. Just unfortunately, he's around some people just a step above him. He was interim champion. He doesn't really want to call that a real champion, but he had a great career. I remember I first saw him on a Tap Out show, and then he went to WBC, and then made his way to the UFC when they bought out WBC. He's fought a who's who multiple times in the UFC, you know what I'm saying? So he's definitely a legend. Max Holloway has rebounded from Ilia Topuria, taking him out. Now that Ilia Topuria is at 155, I'd love to see that rematch because Max Holloway looks filled out more at 155. And at the last 10 seconds, he pointed at the ground, said, let's do this. And Poirier said, pop, pop, I'm going to hold you. He said, you ain't knocking me out in New Orleans. You ain't doing that. But that was a good fight, though. That was a pretty good fight.
Yeah, man. No, it went down to the end. I mean, I figured that it was going to be a very tough fight because both of these fighters are in the UFC. I mean, Poirier, as you said, just never. Well, neither one, but we're talking about him because he retired. Never ducked any fights. Never ducked. You know, people that wanted that smoke. He was always down to fight, and he will go out as a legend. And you know, I feel like maybe if he didn't. But that's how the UFC is, right? It's not boxing. They don't hide behind their O's, or they don't even make enough money to do that.
This
was
the third time fighting too. I mean, Poirier was up 2-0 on him, you know. So you know, it's just Holloway got his last get back. It was for the BMF belt, which is it's a beaten up belt, but it's still cool to have. Just say you the best motherfucker, you know. And one thing else, you'll see they just announced the big card in October. You got
Ankalaev. UFC to see what's coming up.
You got Ankalaev against Pereira rematch. You have Marat going against Sandhagen, and then you have Yuri Prochazka going against Khalil Roundtree. That's 3 big fights in October because UFC's been put on these cards, and it's top heavy with like 1 or 2 good fights, and the rest of them like So,
and so that to your point, next week is fight night on the 20th this weekend. Robert Whittaker versus Rainer de Ritter. What do you think about that?
De Ritter. That's a decent fight. I'm glad it's free. I'm glad it's free.
Right, I wouldn't pay for it. Now, UFC 319, which we will have our pre-show for that week, so y'all be looking out for it at Ball and Buds. Make sure you subscribe, and you won't miss us where we go for the UFC prediction show. You got Driscus
against Hamzat. Hamzat's fighting in America again.
Hamzat
in America in quite some time. Ooh. Yeah, it's been years since he's been in America.
Yes.
Gilbert Burns last fight.
That's going to be good. So we'll be on for that one. What's the next? It can't be Canelo Crawford. That's not the next.
I mean, that's September. Boxing. That's literally like about a month away. We're about to be into August. So, yeah, it's September 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And we got our fantasy trip here in a couple weeks.
Be in Vegas. Hopefully we can finagle some stuff. Too bad the Niners played the Raiders the week before. Pissed off about that.
I know. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, damn it. We could have gone. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate you being on the right side of the Hispanic not being racist conversation. And Jose Diaz also said, and I'm Hispanic too, so that comes from me. He never ducked. You're correct.
He's fought a who's who, never ducked nobody. Came from basically nothing and made a Hall of Fame career himself. So I'm a big fan. He is that dude.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, I got some food I got to go pick up. They're calling me at the front desk. So, hey, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Again, make sure that you subscribe to Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. There's this candy QR code up there at top. It'll take you to our link tree. You can get to subscribe to our YouTube, follow our Instagram. You as well can find Clubber D's YouTube and Clubber D's TikTok. So go ahead and hit up that link tree and support my brother in his endeavors. Also support my other brothers in their endeavors. You saw them today. Skywalker Boxing Media on IG, on YouTube, and Skywalker Boxeo on Facebook. Please make sure you follow him, and as well as Papi Chunyeo. He is on IG at Papi Chunyeo. Not pictured, but in memory with us is Josh from 86 Boxing. Please make sure you tap in with our brother there, Josh, as well. And as well, don't forget, this is the Boxing Champs Pick group. So if you want to be in the Boxing Fight Pick group, again, let us know. It's free. It's fun. You can win money. We'll get you in touch with Champ. Clubber D,
hey, that's about it. You guys tune in. I appreciate y'all watching. And head over to Skywalker's channel because that interview is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to tap in and watch that.
Yep, I can't either. I'm going to go get my food and grub out. You have a good night as well. Jose, everybody else, y'all have a good night as well. Be safe, be blessed, and we will see you in a few weeks. Holla. 5,000.
He's with the millions. It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair figure flow. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me street pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back, in fact this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan and you have no need to know. Hard like winter cold. Bust these fools, anything less than killing whack rappers is a crime. I stay trying to get mine. Stacking value, packing venues, winning over time. Ain't no fine timeline. Open your eyes, you're looking for the best and this is what you find. Game is only for the bold. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.
Introducing from parts unknown, your UFC and combat sports insider.